Here I am today. I'm in a room right now where I'm working on doing some drywall work and some drywall finishing stuff, and I'm trying to get it ready to run for an office. I'm going to probably use this in place of what I use for my office now. It's a long story. There's some common sense behind it, but it made a lot of work for me. But I think it's the best thing for me and my wife. It's something we talked about for a good while, and we finally come to the decision this is the way it ought to be. I thought I'd talk to you a little bit about something that people don't talk about very often, maybe don't talk about enough. I'm going to talk to you a little bit just right now about dreams. You know, you see these things posted on Facebook sometime. It says, what would you be doing if you hadn't given up on your dreams? Well, I'd probably be doing the same thing I'm doing right now. Probably still working in a chemical plant because I didn't give up on my dreams. Not the ones I had as a child. Those dreams gave up on me. The dream was I wanted to be a Major League Baseball player. I wasn't good enough. I could do some of the things. I run pretty good. I had a lousy arm. I got to where I could hit later on in life after I realized I need some help with my eyes. But I couldn't do many of the things that it take to be a Major League Baseball player. I simply didn't have the talent. And I still would like to play Major League Baseball. I've been a walkout on that field one time and got paid for playing Major League Baseball. I can't think of anything that's that much more appealing to me. By the way, if you wonder why these rooms are two different colors, I'm mudding it and finishing drywall and an old plaster room. So it's a challenge for I'm not a carpenter. I'm a hack, and when it comes to doing stuff like that, it's about all I am. And but I thought I'd talk to you a little bit more about that. But dreams, too many people have. A lot of people, everybody seems like they have dreams, but not too many people do the things it takes to make them happen. Now, face it, you're not going to be. If you don't have the skills to be a Major League Baseball player, you're not going to be one. It don't matter how hard you dream about it. I dreamed about it. I could not make it happen. It couldn't happen for me. And so I figured, well, okay, when that didn't happen, I'm probably going to wind up just living pretty much a regular life. And I working in a chemical plant like my dad did. And I figured sometime that was the best for me. But somewhere along the line, I decided I wanted to try to write books. And when I decided that, it seemed like a pretty uphill struggle. Fact is, back in those days when somebody like me tried to learn to write books, that was pretty similar trying to make a Major League ball team. I mean, you're talking Major League skill, and I wasn't certain I had that. As I proved in my baseball stuff. But, man, I love baseball. And I still love it. And I don't like what they're doing to the game right now. There's a bunch of morons changing all the rules. But I find as I get older, I kind of return to one of my first loves, which was pretty much baseball. I love that sport. And I find out that the world of politics and everything going on in the world I find frustrating sometimes, and I need a diversion, something to get me away from it. And I found out baseball does that for me, and it did when I was a kid. It still works today, and I think now that I'm getting older and close to retirement, I'm kind of returning to my roots, and that's where it was. But I decided I wanted to be a writer, and that was a pretty uphill struggle for me too. But that was a dream, and one thing I've found out that dreams don't become reality unless you try to bust your rear to make them happen. Now you can't make yourself have the skills necessary to be a Major League Baseball player, but I am not convinced that a person can't develop the skills to be a writer, because I'm not firmly convinced that I have any talent. And when people say somebody's a gifted writer, I don't necessarily think that the gift means you have a natural talent to do it. I often think the gift is having the desire to do it and work at it and learn it and become good at it. I think that may be what the gift is. You know, when people talk about being a gifted writer, I don't think it's having the talent. I think it's being able to work hard until you develop it. Maybe the gift is the desire to learn that talent and master it. I don't know. But I tend to believe it's not what everybody thinks it is. And it became a goal of mine. It wasn't just a dream, it became a goal. And I've worked for years to get there. And there are people that enjoy my books, enjoy my writings, and I'm thankful for everyone that does. I write what I like to write, and I try to write for me first of all, and I just pursue those goals and those dreams that I have, and it's important to me. But too many times, so many of us have a dream or a goal, and I've had people tell me, I'd like to write a book. Well, I never wrote one till the first one. And if you want to do that, pursue it. If you've got a dream or a goal like that, do everything in your power to make it possible. No, I couldn't make myself good enough to be a Major League Baseball player. The talent level that's needed for that, extraordinary, and I didn't have it. As much as I wanted to, as much as I dreamed, as much as I desired it, it wasn't going to happen for me. But, and I've somewhat lived a regular life. I've worked in jobs, but I wanted to do something else. I wanted something else for my life. I didn't want to retire to go sitting around and throw worms in the water and try to catch fish. Not that I got anything against fishing. I just never cared for it unless I caught something. Unlike hunting, which I can somewhat appreciate the pursuit without actually having something to go home with. But for whatever reason, I just never satisfied to have a normal life. I wanted to do something else, and writing became the thing I wanted to do. And I love penning books. And one of the greatest joys of my life was being awarded a spur finalist there last year at the Western Writers Convention up in Great Falls, Montana. And to somewhat be recognized by your peers is one of the greatest things that can happen to you in a business such as this. And I work at it. I really work at it. I give a lot to it. And as soon as I retire, which is 8 months and 27 days, I will do it full time. And this office that you see I'm working in is going to be my new digs where I'll be doing that. And that's what I've been doing right now. I've been busy in this thing. We're going to finish these walls up. I'm going to paint it. Going to lay down some flooring and going to put a little electric in. It's an old style house, so it didn't have a lot of outlets. And of course, computers and everything else takes them. So I've got to put some another outlet or two in here and help this thing a little bit. But this is going to be my digs, and I'll show them to you after they're done. I hope the place looks a lot better than it does now. Not so ghastly, but it should improve real soon. And I'm kind of looking forward to getting moved in before the next spur contest starts in August of next year for the Western Writers. And this place will be filled back up with books again from the entrance and so my own books. And so I'm looking forward to seeing how this comes out. But I will tell you something about your dreams. Don't give up on them. The saddest thing in the world, in my opinion, is a person whose greatest days were in high school. I haven't lived my best days yet. I'm living them now, but they're not behind me. I'm living them, and I don't believe my best days were in high school. Far, far from it. I think I'm living my best days right now. Getting close to retirement, watching grandkids grow up, watching my children being with my wife and having a chance to spend more time with her. Those things mean the world to me. And this is the best part of my life right now. And I'm grateful for it. And maybe, just maybe, part of my life is great right now because I'm pursuing my goals and chasing dreams. Still chasing them. I got dreams I want. There's things I've yet to accomplish that I want to get there. I haven't given up. I may be close to retirement. I may be pushing 65 in another few months, another 8 months or so, 9 months. But I haven't given up on anything. There's a lot of life left to be lived if the Lord allows it. And I plan to live a whole bunch of it and accomplish some more dreams, accomplish some more goals, and work towards all of them and enjoy every day while I do it. Dreams are important. I think a man dies without dreams. But in order for dreams to become reality, you've got to work at them sometimes. And a Major League Baseball career might not be for you either. But maybe there's something else that's important, that you dream about, that you want to see accomplished. And these are the days to make it happen. Don't assume there's any tomorrow. Today's the day. If you like these chats and some of the things I show you, I urge you to hit like and subscribe. And I'll try to come back to you soon. Maybe I'll have this room a little bit better to show you, and it won't look so ghastly when I do. Thanks a lot. I'll see you. Bye now.